You are now watching the Reba Banks Show, where we aim to inspire you to live your best life now. I am your host, Reba Banks, and I just want to take the time to thank all of you for watching. Today, we're joined with a great guest. Tim Muttoo is the co-founder of H2O4ALL. Tim is here to tell us all about his wonderful organization and what they're doing in Africa to change the lives of millions, and how we all can be a part of that impact when we return. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Reba Banks Show, and we have a great guest with us. Tim Muttoo is the co-founder of H2O4ALL, and Tim is here to tell us all about their wonderful organization and all the amazing things they're doing to change the lives in Africa. Hey Tim, how you doing?
Hi Reba, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, welcome on the show.
Thank you.
It's so exciting to have you and to talk about what you're doing in Africa. You know, I fell in love with your organization, and I know that once the viewers learn about what you're doing, they'll absolutely fall in love too. I'm quite sure. If you could please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Yeah, so my name is Tim Muttoo. I co-founded the organization called H2O4ALL 10 years ago. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary. Mm-hmm. We presently work in 11 countries around the world, and every country we work in, we work with local partners that help us in these rural villages. So our mandate through H2O4ALL is to deal with water, poor water conditions, and poor sanitation conditions. And they say the UN has published that 80% of all sickness in the world, that is in developing countries, is attributed to poor water and poor sanitation. So we wanted to name our organization H2O4ALL.
Yes.
Water for all. We believe that every single person, doesn't matter their age, doesn't matter their ethnicity, their gender, doesn't matter their social economic background, their religion, we believe that every single person has a right to proper water and proper sanitation. And it's been an incredible journey, Reba, in the last 10 years.
Wow, I love it. I love it, Tim. I absolutely do. So tell the viewers, how did you get started with how did H2O4ALL start? You know, what actually was the birthing process for you?
Yeah, it's a great question. I get to talk about that as I travel around the world and inspire young people and different people. Like, I began to travel, and growing up here, I didn't travel much when I was younger across the world. But as I got a little bit older, I got to travel across the world and in and out of very poor communities. I was doing volunteering. And I began to fall in love with different people of different backgrounds. And what I found was in every community that were in rural situations, they were having difficulty with this issue of clean water, proper water. And they were all having difficulty with this issue, again, with hygiene and proper sanitation. And I said to myself, as an engineer, that's my background, and I have a master's in public health now, so I have the ability to kind of look at health interventions. I was like, well, this is solvable. This is something that we can help those people who are incredible people living in rural communities help themselves get over this hurdle of dirty water or unsafe water and proper sanitation. So that's how the journey began.
Wow.
And really going inside these communities, sitting in mud huts, sitting under trees.
Wow.
In the full African landscapes, and just talking to women.
Wow.
Women communities have so much knowledge, and just falling in love with children and communities.
Yeah. You know, when we first actually met was about 4 years ago, and that's when I first was introduced to H2O4ALL. And you were in Uganda at the time, and you guys were bringing water to that clean hospital. Tell the viewers about that, because I was like, that was just so amazing what you did there.
I was invited by a woman named Dr. Jean Chamberlain, a woman that's world-renowned for working in maternal health, and she spoke to me one time and said, Tim, there's a hospital in East Africa, in Uganda, an hour outside of the capital, Kampala, that services a community of big way, 1.3 million people. It's even hard to say that does not have a drop of clean water.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
there's women right now that are carrying these yellow jerry cans, that are pregnant, that are in labor, that are walking for kilometers and miles so that they can bring that water to try to give birth to their children. And I said, well, I am going to do something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to get my organization to help you. And 4 or 5 years ago, just as when we met, I was in the midst of raising funds and going there. And today we've celebrated with the government of Uganda. They've documented it with universities across our country. They've documented about 20 to 25,000 women have been able to give proper births and to have healthy children.
Yes.
Because of that intervention. And it's a testimony of listening to the people, finding out what the proper need is, and then doing the proper intervention.
Wow. That's changing lives, Tim. You and your team, you guys are changing lives out there. That's awesome. So awesome. Now, with your latest project, which we spoke about, Toilets for Tispoli,
right.
You were telling me about this project and I absolutely fell in love with it. And I was like, Tim, you have to come on the show. We have to rally as many people as we can to be a part of Toilets for Tispoli and to help make an impact so we can be a part of the superheroes today. So if you could please tell the viewers about Toilets for Tispoli and about the project.
Yes, I wanted to tell you about this new project that we're doing, and we've been working in Ghana, which is in West Africa, for the last 6 years. We have a few projects up in the north in the Volta region, which has been working with children of sexually abused women. And then we've also been working in communities about an hour outside of Accra. We've worked in this community called Tispoli for about 2 years. And what they've been dealing with is this issue of unclean water. They've been getting water from a rainwater pond that animals bathe and drink in. And we've been able to help them with clean water. And right now what we want to do, that we've identified, is they don't have proper bathrooms, places to use the bathroom, and they don't have the ability to wash their hands properly.
Wow.
So imagine if you're a child, or you're a young person, or you're an adult, and you don't have the ability to use the bathroom properly, you don't have that infrastructure, and you don't have the ability to wash your hands. And that's the project we want to do, and that's what we're working on right now.
Wow. Toilets for Tispoli. I just think what you're doing there is so amazing. And, I want to definitely get more into this. We do have a video from the Soma Day Water. It's the Soma Water Day in Ghana that we want to share with the viewers so they can see exactly what you're doing there in Tispoli.
Time we're having water coming out of the real borehole.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. H2O4ALL and all the partners. God bless.
This is a dream come true. We've been trekking to the riverside and getting that contaminated water. But today we are proud to have this. And so we will always be happy that H2O has come to our aid.
I'm very happy to see this H2O flow here. Because you know what, more distance to fetch water from the pond.
We are really grateful for bringing water into the community.
Thank H2O. Thank you. Thank you. H2O4ALL!
Better care begins with a smarter choice. It's your health. It's your choice. It's our promise. That's why Lakeland Regional Health is now a member of the prestigious Mayo Clinic Care Network. Lakeland Regional Health's team of experts is joining forces with the exceptional specialists of Mayo Clinic to deliver the most advanced medical knowledge in the world to you, right here at home. Lakeland Regional Health and Mayo Clinic, now working together for you.
Thoughts of suicide may feel impossible to overcome, but with help and support, you can find hope and meaning. Call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK to speak to a counselor, or visit suicidepreventionlifeline.org. It's free, it's confidential, it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And even if it feels like it, you're not alone.
So, viewers, keep in mind the link to donate is below. And Tim, you were talking about being the answer. We were talking about being the answer to someone's prayer. And we have a video of one of the young boys that actually lives in Tuspoli, that goes to the school in Soma, that was thanking your organization for just coming and helping to change their community. And we're going to play this video for the viewers to see and talk more about it when we return.
My name is Abdul Fattah Okansi Aiku. I am in Form 1. And I want to talk about how this water project have helped us. Before this project, there's no water in this school, and we have been fetching water from the pond. And that's very difficult because sometimes if there's no water in the school, we either go far to get water, and even some of the children in this school, after break, they didn't even wash their hands, and that's very bad. So sometimes they even fall sick, and because of this water project, it have helped us so many ways.
Welcome back to the Reba Banks Show. And we're joined with Tim Muttoo, and we're talking about toilets for Tuspoli right now. I know you just saw that amazing video of that young man, that young boy, that student that attends the school in Soma, thanking the organization for being there, and talking about his life experience in the village, because they didn't have clean water and and the proper hygiene. But thanks to you and your organization, Tim, you're there. Now they're able to see some light.
Yeah, it's and that video is really captivating. He might look like he has a nice school uniform, but that boy is very poor. And he described how he had to go to this pond to get water. And,
wow.
His schoolmates weren't even washing their hands, which was a concern for him. You can tell the empathy in his voice. So yeah, it's incredible to hear from these young people.
Watching these videos, Tim, and seeing the people in the village, these beautiful people, it really shows you what you can take for granted, like you were saying earlier. Things like clean water and sanitation and your hygiene, And these things are important. They're critical to life itself. So, I definitely, like I said before, tilt my hat off to you and your organization, and I know that you can't do it alone. I know this isn't something that you can carry by yourself, but you need all of us, to be a part of that. You're just the representative of everyone collectively, but you need all of us to be a part of this, and that's why we're doing this show, so that everyone can be a part of this impact in changing all these lives in the Tuspoli village and their generations. So Tim, if you could just tell the viewers again a little bit about what as far as the donations are concerned, what is your vision or your goal? What is your goal for the donation amounts?
Yeah, so right now at this very moment, there's no proper infrastructure in that village to use the bathroom. So that's where we've said that we want to build 20 latrines. That's 20 structures that have a door, that has a building, that a girl or a young boy could go in and feel safe and use the bathroom. 20 of those. We also want to build 40 stations where they can wash their hands. You know what school children are like, playing in the dirt and doing all those different things, can wash their hands throughout the day before they use the bathroom, after they use the bathroom. So what we want to do is raise $12,500. An organization called One Day's Wages has already matched that money, $12,500. So what we're asking is people to give towards this, to the toilets, to the buildings, to this place where you can have a door and you can lock it, you know, where you can go and feel safe as a young woman, right? Where you can feel safe as a young boy. We also want to have where these children could go and wash their hands. They line up. You know what it was like lining up school children. Line up and have the soap there to wash their hands.
Yes.
Before and after. So we're asking for people to do that. We're asking for you to give maybe $100, $250. You know, $500 will take care of the building for every latrine. That will give you the building, the door, and the toilet. The $300 will give you the concrete, will give you the sink and the tap and the soap. You know, and we also want people, maybe they can't afford that, just want to be able to give $100 or $50. All of those donations, every single dollar, make an impact on this project.
Every single dollar can make an impact. And so it shouldn't discourage anyone that's watching to give, because any donation that you give will make an impact. We just want to start pulling in donations so that we can help these children in this village who don't have clean water, who don't have proper sanitation. And Tim H2O4ALL, one day's wages, can't do it all by themselves. They need you, they need me, they need all of us. So the donation link is right on the screen. So you can just go there and you'll be able to go to that website and plug in your donation. It's very simple. Now, Tim, do you have anything else that you would like to tell the viewers before we end the show?
No, it's just that, you know, we're living in a moment in time that there's some people around the world that aren't living like how we are. And we have the opportunity to take what we've been blessed with and all the things that God's given us to be able to reach out and say, well, here's an opportunity that I can bless some children. I can bless some people that are on the other side of the world that are working with great organizations, great local partners, that we can help really see sickness decrease, see disease decrease, see these children get a proper education and become amazing leaders in their community. And that's what the dream is. We want these young people, boys and girls, to grow up in their community to be incredible leaders.
Yeah, let's do it. Sickness decrease, proper sanitation, great health, great hygiene. Let's do it. Go to the link that's on the screen. Go to that website and donate now. Now, Tim, how can the viewers follow you and connect with your organization to stay in touch?
Great. We are H2O4ALL.org. You can find us on the internet. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter. Just type us in, H2O4ALL, and we will be able to connect with you. You can message me directly, Tim Muttoo, and you can directly message our staff, and we'd love to connect with you. And if you want to learn more about what we do, learn more about how we do it, we've been recognized around the world by our projects. We take the approach that we believe in the people. We talk to the local people, and through talking and building relationship with the people on the ground, that's how we become successful in decreasing disease and addressing sanitation and clean water. Thank you.
Well, awesome, Tim. Thanks for being on the show. Thank you for coming and sharing with us Toilets for Tuspoli. And thank you, viewers, for watching. Tim Muttoo, co-founder of H2O4ALL. And I hope that this show really inspired you and motivated you to help someone that's less fortunate. So remember that the website is on the screen for you to donate and be a superhero along with Tim and his great organization. Thank you, viewers, for watching once again. And if this is your first time watching the Reba Banks Show, we know it won't be your last. So until next time, keep living your best life now.